Imagine starting your day with a cup of coffee that's not just rich in flavor, but also blended with an ingredient that's a staple in kitchens around the world: olive oil. Starbucks has stirred up the coffee culture by infusing this Mediterranean twist into their brews. But why olive oil? And why now? This apparent Oleato range, which is a mouthful, is not just the flavor that's got people talking, it's the bathroom breaks that come with this consumption of this coffee brew. Starbucks' new olive oil coffee idea mixes traditional Mediterranean eating habits with the coffee we drink every day. It's similar to taking the olive oil many people use in cooking and adding it to your coffee to make some new and interesting concept, which I doubt. But Starbucks, since they explode so many things, has come up with this different type of blend and the mixture which aims to give people a variety of new flavors and textures to try. On top of 2020 and so many caloric bombs that you have in Starbucks, now they came up with this abomination. But this apparent new idea has been introduced by their CEO, which he apparently experienced it in Sicily. I can tell you from personal experience that I lived in Italy and also I've seen Sicily as well, and I also know people that are from there. However, I've never heard of somebody doing such thing to their coffee, because if you touch the cup of coffee in Italy, my friend, you're gonna be on the first plane back home. But he might have seen this concept of people down in Sicily, down south, that they have a spoon of olive oil and that helps them for digestion, and it also has a lot of medical benefits, let's just say. But then when you take their concept and mix it with coffee, I haven't tried that yet, but seeing how this can change up our regular coffee routine, it's not that being creative, but maybe on the toilet. Yeah, people all over the world had all sorts of reaction online. Some were curious and excited to try something new, while others made jokes about how unusual the combination sounds, me included. You could also find comments ranging from genuine interest in the health benefits to humorous skepticism about this take. And we also have some experts that put their opinion in, coffee connoisseurs and nutritionists, which they weighted this idea and they mentioned that olive oil can apparently add a smooth texture to your coffee. And like we mentioned before, this can bring you some health benefits, such as good healthy fats to your diet. But then again, they also know that it is an unusual mix, and this might not be for everybody, especially if you prefer your coffee just normal and straightforward, or just simple black coffee. They do also suggest that trying out, but keeping an open mind about new flavor of experience. So if your creative senses are tickling, do go for this one. I can tell you, based on my journey to the coffee culture, from the buzzing of coffee shops in my daily ritual, with this introduction of coffee that has olive oil, this feels, I don't know if they're testing the waters or they're experimenting on the world. Over the years, I've seen trends in coffee culture that have evolved from simple espresso shots to intricate latte arts patterns and beyond. I don't know if you've seen online those videos where people color with multiple colors when they create a latte art on your coffee. Now, with the olive oil as a latest addition, it's as if we're asking what's next? Avocado and oil lattes on top so you get the full package in the morning? I don't know. This twist brings a mix of curiosity and humor to my morning routine if I would do that. But this also serves as a reminder of how coffee isn't just a beverage. It's a canvas for creativity and innovation. If you're that fancy when it comes to coffee, I ain't. So let's just keep it simple and basic. Yet amidst these culinary adventures, I find myself chuckling at the thought of explaining it to my younger coffee addictionists that yes, we're now blending our brews with ingredients that you typically reserve for your salad, or if you're making, your chicken. Anyway, it's a wild ride, but one of the certainty is that it keeps our taste buds on their toes. And Starbucks olive-infused coffee has already stirred up a lot of mix of intrigue and skepticism. For example, from what I've seen and tested from other people, there have been reports that this Oleato range is only in the US available. Maybe it might roll out this year in the UK, but Starbucks has yet to confirm that. Personally, I see this as a bold experiment, that this reflects our endless curiosity, well, not our one, but more Starbucks curiosity, and their willingness to redefine traditional boundaries, whether it comes to a staple that falls away, or maybe it's a sparked conversation and culture that inspires other peoples to explore their own unconventional blends, if you may. Anyway, this venture into uncharted flavors shows that the coffee industry remains still up for innovation, and you can always brew something to bring to the table. So what's your opinion on this? Would you try this olive oil to your coffee, or would you try it whilst you're on the toilet, so you have the double whammy effect? In other terms, try not to grab bricks. Alright?